Hi everyone, this month I'll be using the Tarot Illuminati deck to do general readings for all the signs. I've decided to base the readings on how to navigate challenges throughout the month to create the best possible outcome. I hope you enjoy the cards and I hope you enjoy your readings. Hi Taurus, today we're doing a January 2016 reading. And we're going to be looking at the energies around you for January 2016 and how to best utilize those energies to achieve your outcomes. We really want advice on how to use those energies being presented to you from the universe. We're using the Tarot Illuminati cards. And our significator is from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun astrology cards. Okay, I'll just cut the cards first. I also like to just check to see if the cards want to be in reverse. I like to read cards in their upright usually, but sometimes they do want to be in the reverse, and I always check that. Usually the cards always retain the same energy whether they're upright or reverse, but sometimes they just have a little bit more of a message to give us when they're in reverse. I hope you can see those cards there. I'll try to bring them to the fore for you as we're doing the readings. So Taurus, your first card is the Princess of Pentacles. And Princess of Pentacles correlates with the Page of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite Tarot. And it's in the position of how you see your situation, how you're seeing the world right now, how you're seeing circumstances, what your focus is. And your focus is on creating something tangible. Pentacles are all about finances, material wealth, career prospects, study. So you know that you're at the beginning of something. You know that there's a long journey ahead and you're willing to apply yourself, and you have goals and you have a very fixed idea. And if you have a look behind the princess, there's a long windy road that leads to the sun over the rolling hills. So you know that there's a long journey ahead of you, but you know that there will be success and rewards at the end of that long journey. And you're prepared for that. So that's a good outlook to have for January at least. In the second position, you have the Nine of Swords. And in the second position, the Nine of Swords is highlighting what you're not seeing, what you're missing, what you're not focused on. And in this position, it's like you can't see the anxiety, the stress, the upset you're causing somebody else. That's my feeling. So you have a very clear focus, and you know where that is leading you, but it's a journey that you've picked on your own. And why I say that is because I'm also looking at the Five of Swords here, and the Five of Swords is in the position of why you are in the dark, why you're not seeing this, why you're missing this information that somebody's upset or anxious around you. It could be a partner, it could be someone you're working with that you're trampling over to get to the top, because the Five of Swords is all about victory at all costs, you're very focused, you know where you're headed, and you're willing to do whatever it takes. And if you can see behind the victor are people sorrowful, consoling each other at a loss, at humiliation, of disappointment, and you're not looking at them. You're not even acknowledging them. You're not even acknowledging that they are suffering as a result of your victory. And it ties in with the Nine of Swords. You are pursuing your goals to the detriment of relationships, or a relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship or whether it's a business relationship. You're not seeing it, you're not even aware of it, possibly, because you're too focused on winning. You're too focused on your own goals. And as you can see, the victor is alone, and he's quite satisfied with his victory. But fives are for me the midway point. So you haven't really achieved the full victory yet. 5 is half of 10, and 10 in the tarot is completion. So 5 of Swords, you might have victory, but it's a hollow victory. It's not the end yet. There's still more to go. It's not the true victory that you are capable of. The fourth card is Temperance, and it's the advice card, basically, in this spread. It's telling you how to achieve your greatest goal, to achieve your greatest fulfillment based on the energies around you. And it's saying that you need to find the middle ground. You need to find balance, moderation, possibly patience with other people. But I feel it's more like you need to look at both sides of the coin, not just on what you're doing and where you're headed, but I think you need to examine your relationship and how it's affecting your relationships, pursuing these goals, and you need to find a middle ground to balance this more. You need balance. You're missing the balance. If you can see that the angel is quite dexterously, if that's a word, pouring water from one cup into another without spilling it. And she has, or he has, 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. So it's about finding balance. It's about being grounded, and it's about acknowledging emotions, being in touch with your emotions. It's about blending different elements to create a brighter whole, a more fulfillment. So you can see the rainbow there. It's all about the pot of gold, I guess, is sunshine after storms. It's about glory. So the angel is saying, in order to achieve all your goals and your greatest fulfillment, it's about blending different aspects of your life to achieve more wholeness. Right now, you're just focused. And like I said, it's a positive card to be focused on your journey, but you're focused on your journey alone. The page, or the princess, is, it isn't a knight, and it isn't a king, and it isn't a queen even. It's the more immature form, the less developed form of the court cards. And so you're immature, and you're aware of it in terms of where you're at with your finances and your career and your goals. So you're working, and I don't want to say immature in a negative sense. It's maturing, and you're at the start is what I'm trying to say. You're at the start of a project, but you're not fully aware of other aspects of your life that you could bring in to make it more whole, and you're not taking into account how relationships that you have could add to the fulfillment in your life by blending these different aspects of your life together to create more fulfillment. The fifth card in the spread is advising you, or is showing you what will be illuminated. So what will be made clear to you in the month of January. You'll be aware that you have been in denial. You have been denying yourself. You have been in the dark. You're finally going to realize what you've been denying yourself. Things are going to become clear. You'll start to recognize, not so much slowly, gradually, you'll come to recognize and get greater clarity about your denial, of how you have been missing out on greater fulfillment by not incorporating other people's wishes and desires into the equation when making decisions. Especially this Nine of Swords is someone who is upset, worried, fearful, anxious, sad. Could be your partner, or it could be someone around you, but I feel like if this is in a relationship sense, your partner's suffering as a result of you not focusing on them, and you'll come to realize that the moon is an emotional card. It is sign of Cancer. So Cancer is all about home and stability. It's about emotions. It's a deeply emotional sign, an intuitive sign, and so it's almost like you will be coming out of the dark, and you will start to really intuit and feel other people's emotions. You'll start to see how you're affecting other people, and you'll become aware of where you are possibly selfishly gaining victory to the detriment of your relationships. The sixth card in the position of where you're headed, in a positive sense, when looking at all of the aspects of this reading, it's saying that when you do incorporate balance, moderation, inclusiveness, including your partner, blending two different elements of your life together to create a greater whole, you will actually achieve far more. You will be not just a victor, but you will be the emperor. You will be sitting very strongly on your throne. You will be far more accomplished, and will be able to reach far more success than what you're doing right now. It's like blending these different elements into your life to actually achieve greatness, far greater than what you could possibly achieve as the Five of Swords, which is just going around callously achieving one victory after another, but not really accomplishing anything of great note. But the Emperor in this position is saying that you have the potential for far more. That's why you need to find balance. You need to blend compassion and understanding in whatever you're doing, not to railroad over people. You need to take into account other people's emotions with this, and you will be very sensitive to them. You'll start to your intuitive side will start to emerge, and you'll start to take into account and understand how other people's emotions are just as important and will support and help your journey. Balance of the yin and the yang energies. This is a very yin energy, and so is temperance. And the two yin energies are above the yang, and the Emperor is above all of those, and it's saying that this is true fulfillment. When you're blending both those energies together, you'll create far more than you ever hoped for. At the base of the cards, I always like to look at these because it tells me what the foundation of the issue is. At the base of the cards is the Prince of Swords. The Prince is very forthright, very abrupt, very quick, probably rushing in without thinking, sort of a communication, and I think the foundation of what the spread is trying to tell me here is that you're rushing head first into something without really understanding the consequences. You're thinking, you're led by your head, and it's very rash, and you need to incorporate more of the emotional, the intuitive side to get a better outcome, to be more temperate and moderate. Again, the two opposing, one is saying blend, be moderate, have patience, and here you are rushing in, head first. Even the horse is not sure where it's headed. And I like the depiction in the Rider-Waite Tarot. The Knight of Swords is rushing in, and you see the horse is kind of looking back at the knight, going, "Are you sure?" It's that sense of rushing too far ahead without really understanding the consequences of your actions, and not going in with your heart, needing to blend elements in order to achieve a better outcome. So at the moment you're just rushing in, and it's asking you to be a little bit more moderate, to have a look at other aspects of your life, to bring more fulfillment into your life, that this isn't the be-all and end-all, and be aware of who it is around you that's being upset by your actions. Have more understanding about your relationships and how your actions are affecting your relationships, and again, you will achieve far more that way than through callous actions alone. I hope you've enjoyed that reading. I hope it was beneficial. If you have any questions or would like to leave a comment, please do, and I will see you all next month.